Hi, everyone. Today we're going to talk about, are you choosing against your happiness and you don't even realize it? And we're going to be using some questions and statements in that, and then we're going to clear them using what's called the Access Consciousness Clearing Statement. You don't have to know what that statement is. You don't have to know what it means. You don't have to fully understand it for it to work. If you do desire more information, then you can go to theclearingstatement.com and it will give you all kinds of fabulous information. It was developed by Dr. Dane here and Gary Douglas. It's fabulous. I use it quite often to resolve a lot of blocks that I'm fully aware of or possibly not aware of, but know that there's something in there sticking me. So today's topic about are you choosing against your happiness has come because of, in our clinic, we see waves of things that come through, just like any industry. It's kind of like a trend. And right now, the trend that we're seeing is a lot of people choosing against their happiness. They don't realize it, nor when you're asking them questions, are they willing to realize it? Like they're really, really stuck in their story, or they're really, really stuck in their pattern. So then what we do is we use this clearing statement to help kind of pop them out so that they can have the awareness that there are other possibilities. They could continue to choose their story, or they could continue to, or they can choose to move forward with something different. So let me give you some examples because you know I love examples. I've been working with this fabulous person for about 4 years. And they want to switch industries. They want to completely change their life into something different that's not related. So that can be done very easily, but there is a process that needs to be done. And sometimes people decide that the process makes it difficult or unachievable. So if you're going to change full careers, which I did do, I changed out of architecture and design and got into complementary medicine. That means that you have to go and learn the new industry. You have to take some training. You have to start hanging out in those places. You start hobnobbing, so to speak, with people who are in that industry. You need to get to learn what it's about in order to change. Like you can't go one day from being in design or a construction project manager to assisting people with their health without going and learning. Now that might seem very easy to see, very aware, and that's a no-brainer, but sometimes it is a no-brainer to the point where we're not using our brains in order to get there. So it's been about 4 years. It's been, there's kind of been a bump up and a push up against and all of that, because then she can say, it's so hard, or maybe it's not for me, but yet it consumes her enough, this desire, that it just spins and spins and spins and spins nonstop. So everywhere you guys are choosing to spin and spin and spin with your desires instead of getting traction, will you all destroy and uncreate at all times a godzillion? Now, when I say that, if you want to choose that and you want to release it, you would say yes, or yes, I choose that. And then we use a clearing statement. So yes, I choose that to destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. That's the clearing statement portion. So what has happened? They've kind of applied for jobs, but then they were late, or they forgot their references, and they didn't quite sign up for that course, but they took this other course that was a weekend course instead of the 2-week course that the company she wanted to work for recommended, because the weekend, she'd rather just do it over a weekend. So everywhere that she's been receiving guidance or mentorship or tips and tricks on how to get into this industry easily, choosing the latter or the easiest. I kind of refer to that as like playing Wii from the couch. The whole point of Wii is to get you up and moving and exercise, and instead you sit there very lazily and do it and wonder why you haven't got a 6-pack abs in 2 weeks, as the system would claim. It's because you're choosing against your happiness. You're choosing against you. You, in that instance, probably don't even realize it until someone points out, because you've got all these excuses, all these reasons, all these buts and becauses as to why you chose something that wasn't going to get you there, but was kind of half-assed getting you there. In your mind, it wasn't getting you there. In your mind, you decided it was kind of getting you there. And everywhere you're choosing that, will you destroy and uncreate at all times a godzillion? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyond. So here we are in year 4, still don't have the proper training, still not applying for the internship, and still crying about how you want to be in this vastly different career. So are you actually choosing it, or has it become part of the story so that you can never have happiness? So everywhere you've decided or chosen not to have happiness because then all of a sudden you won't fit in, or you won't have anything to complain about or anything to talk about, without even being aware that that's why you're choosing it, will you destroy and uncreate at all times a godzillion? Right, wrong, good, bad, puck, putt, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Let me give you another example. How many people here say they have weight to lose? Pretty much everybody on the planet, right? Everybody's like, well, I want to, get a little bit more definition, or I've got 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 15, 20 more pounds to lose. But yet, at night or whenever, we're choosing to eat that family-sized fruit and nut bar, or, I'm too tired for my workout, or I don't want to get up earlier, or, I have to get this deadline done first and then I will do it. Well, let me tell you, there will always be family-sized fruit and nut bars. There will always be days where we're tired. There will always be deadlines in our world or things to do because we choose them. And we choose those priorities over choosing our happiness and health. So everywhere you're choosing priorities that are decaying your future of joy and happiness, instead of creating the future of your joy and happiness, will you destroy and uncreate at all times a godzillion? Right, wrong, good, bad, puck, putt, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Now, when I get really stuck and I'm aware I'm choosing it and doing clearing statements, but yet I continue to choose it, because we could do a clearing statement and choose to pick that ball of crap up and do it again. What I do is I sit down and write out a list of 10 reasons for 10 days as to why I can't. So I can't work out every day because, or I can't take that course to get to that career because, and I write it all out. And then I'll go, is that really true, or is that just a line of crap? And you have to be willing to be 100% honest with yourself that you're choosing lines of crap, right? Because your why you want it then isn't big enough. Somewhere in your subconscious or conscious mind, you've decided that why isn't big enough. So if I take a look at other people I know that have the same 24 hours in a day as I do, that are fit and healthy and wealthy and joyful, they obviously have different priorities for their 24 hours than I do. So why am I choosing against my happiness? Why am I choosing against my joy when they are choosing theirs? So everything that brought up for you, because the why keeps you on the hamster wheel, will you destroy and uncreate at all times a godzillion? Right, wrong, good, bad, puck, putt, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Now, with that and choosing you and what goes on, it means a lot of things need to change if you're going from unhappy to happy, which could be every aspect of your life, not little bits that you've decided needs to change. It needs to be bigger chunks. So everywhere you're not willing to change absolutely all aspects of your life because you've decided some are okay, some are pretty good. So in other words, we can't have full-blown joy. And that's a decision against joy when it's, well, it's pretty good, it's not too bad, can't complain. That's kind of a comment of complain. Will you destroy and uncreate at all times a godzillion? Right, wrong, good, bad, puck, putt, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. So hopefully this little tiny video is enough to kind of get you percolating for the day on, am I choosing against my joy and happiness? Am I choosing, have I got a long list of excuses why I can't change careers, get healthier, have that little bit of pain so that the rest of my life is easy? Why am I choosing that? Or what's the value of choosing that would be a better question. What's the value of choosing that so that I stay stuck and miserable and whining and complaining for years and years and years? Why am I not choosing to be the person that I really desire to be? Everything that brought up, will you all destroy and uncreate at all times a godzillion? Right, wrong, good, bad, puck, putt, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Have a fabulous rest of your day or evening or morning or whenever you're watching this. Cheers.